I need a new mouse. I think my mouse is actually finally broken. We're just gonna do this. This is gonna be a nightmare. Oh my god. Is he okay?
Eating a lot of seaweed.
that was seaweed that caused that.
Yeah. I'm sitting down. You know, I know what my meal is right now.
What?
It's seaweed, a vintage seltzer, and a pomegranate.
Ew. Anyway, hello, my name's Michael. Why did I say that? Cut that. Okay, Ethan, you like Nintendo, right?
No, I hate it.
Imagine like the cute
So
little
much.
like Mario music starts playing in the background, like the.
Oh, is that what you're gonna
So
do right
Ethan,
here?
you like Nintendo, right? Yeah, I do, absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
So Nintendo Switch 2 is in its first full year, and we're gonna predict its future right here. Okay, so we got 2026, aka this year. We're filming this like early. This is gonna come out in early February. Hopefully, like a direct doesn't. I gotta make sure I upload this before the next direct, actually. But this could actually.
Oh, golly, dude,
Damn, we're
that's
filming this a
ways
month.
off.
We're filming this a month in advance. This could actually become outdated. That's very funny.
Oh shoot. Yeah, that's true.
So
What just happened? What current events just happened that can date this video, Mikey? I'm sure there was something that just happened today on the
something
date
that
of this
happened
video
on
being recorded.
January 3rd, 2026.
What happened on January 3rd that specifically had to do with a certain South American nation?
Starting at around 2 a.m.
So we're gonna predict Switch 2 games. We're just gonna go through the Nintendo lineup. I'm gonna skip stuff like Balloon Fight or like Art Academy. You know, we're just gonna hit the biggins, okay? And also,
All right, just the big boys.
like no 1080 snoreboarding. Let's start with, we're going in alphabetical, I guess. First up, Animal Crossing. So that's technically happening this year. But what do you think about new Animal Crossing?
Oh golly! Hey, what other this studio? What other they do Splatoon as well, right?
Yeah, they mainly do like the Mario, Nintendo EPD, whatever. I don't know the names. Mainly, it's like Animal Crossing and Splatoon. So they kind of go back and forth. And since we have Splatoon Raiders this year,
You got Splatoon rated.
And-
Yeah, but that's probably been done for a while.
but we also have Switch 2 edition of Animal Crossing coming out in like literally this month.
I mean, yeah, but it does. I feel like it would if in the February direct they then announced the sequel to the Animal Crossing, despite not having yet released New Horizons Switch 2. That feels like something they'd do.
Yeah, we don't have really any precedent for like how soon after a Switch 2 edition is released when the next follow-up. So we're in uncharted territory right now. We don't really know like how that actually works. Like, is a Switch 2 edition a replacement? We don't really know yet.
Yeah, because with Switch 1, it was like you got a lot of Wii U ports, but it was like a whole new release.
Yeah.
Switch 2, it's like upgrade packs, so it feels less serious.
It's less repackaging
Also,
the game and more like
nobody had a Wii U, so like everybody was playing. A lot of people were playing those games like for fun, like, oh, this is my first time.
My first.
That's not the case now.
Oh, I have a funny story actually. Recently, my cousin.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got a funny story?
So recently, my cousins came over, and they're like these two like kids. I think one of them is like 9, and the other one's like 4.
Go ahead. What's the story, man? Come on, go ahead.
And they got a Switch 2 for Christmas, and they were like, "Can we play your Switch?" And I was like, "Okay." And they asked what game, and I asked them what game they wanted to play, and they said like 3D World. It was really funny, like watching these kids, like born, you know, in like the late 2010s.
Yeah.
Playing a Wii U game unknowingly. It was kind of interesting. Like, whoa, we're in the future.
My niece, she's like 9.
Yeah.
She got a Switch. She got like a Switch 1 not long ago.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And one of the only games she has is Pokemon Violet.
Oh no.
And I was looking at her, I was like, oh yeah, you having fun with that? She's like, yeah, I'm having so
She
much
said
fun with
no.
it.
She said no.
No, no, no. She said, yeah, it's awesome.
She
And
said
I
it's.
looked, dude, she's played like 15 hours. She
Whoa.
hasn't gone to the school yet for the
Oh
tutorial.
my god.
I don't know what she's been doing.
Baby gaming. Baby gaming.
It's like, how have you sunk 15 hours? It's like, what have you been doing? You've been wandering around like a 5,000 square foot area.
There's a Jay Witz video where when Sword and Shield came out, he played he was like shiny hunting and like the opening section of the game, and he put in like 50 hours. So it's like, yo, who's gonna beat the game first, Jay Witz or Baby? I love Jay Witz. I've said on this channel before, Jay Witz is probably my number one inspiration in most things that I do.
You remember who was that guy that was the games journalist that couldn't beat Cuphead?
I don't know his name, but I know him. Didn't he like quit?
I think he's gone now, but
He doubled
I
down.
I was just thinking about when that guy put out that video of like his toddler, and it was like lined up his toddler playing the Cuphead tutorial compared to this dude, and the toddler got through the tutorial before he did.
That's awesome.
And then, dude, I remember it was like 2021. I was listening to some podcast that he wound up on as like a guest.
Really?
And one of the questions, it must have been around like the end of the year. Maybe it was 2020 around the end of the year. Because they were doing like a next year predictions thing.
Okay.
At least that was one of the questions all the hosts got asked. And his prediction, he was like, yes, well, I actually believe that NFTs are going to play a really major role in the gaming industry, and that we're going to really see them explode in use and popularity next year.
So not only is he really good at games, he's really smart.
Yeah.
He's very. I wonder what he thinks about
No,
AI.
I have a framed picture of him hanging on my ceiling above my bed.
He's a genius. So wait. So all we know about this guy is he sucks at video games, is a game journalist, and loves NFTs.
Yeah, he's cool.
Do you think he's like pro AI nowadays?
Oh, I'm sure, dude. You can't be pro NFT and then you come across AI and you're like, nah.
You don't think AI's the
I was
coolest
into the
thing
other
ever.
thing, but this just seems ridiculous.
Anyway, Animal Crossing. Where are we putting it?
Oh, I forgot about the video.
I'm thinking Animal Crossing is gonna be like a mid-generation thing. I feel like they're gonna try to like coast off of New Horizons for like a little bit, and then we're gonna get one like 2029.
I don't know. I think it could be a spring of 2027 thing.
Really?
That seems
That's a year from now.
Yeah, I mean, I think that seems realistic.
We should have made like 2 versions.
Dude,
of
I'm
this.
sure the fact that they're not putting out a full-blown Splatoon, they're putting out this goofy little Raiders thing.
Yeah.
It feels like after New Horizons hit in 2020, they were like, all right, full steam ahead.
Yeah,
And
is it going to be like 10 years in between New Horizons and the next one? Probably.
Dude, I
not.
hope not, because why is it every time there's a huge, massive social phenomena game, it takes 1.5 billion years for the sequel to come out? I would hope that Nintendo is like the one people that don't do that.
I think 2028 at the earliest.
I think, yeah, 2028. I don't know. I think 27 at the earliest. I think 28 is very likely. I'd be shocked if it took all the way to 29.
Yeah, me too. You know, I can.
They're gonna want the people that were there for the New Horizons phenomenon to not be too like they want them to still have some vague memory of that being a thing, because a lot of those people came for that game and then never came back.
I just can't.
You want to hope that you can get them early enough where maybe they're still down to swim back in the waters. You make them wait 10 years, probably, a lot of them are dead.
They're adults now.
A lot of them are, they've moved. Life's different.
I will be 28 in 2030. I think, I feel like I can't imagine Nintendo purposely making people pay for a new Switch 2 edition for New Horizons and a free update just to buy one more year of life until release. I mean, if they announce it in mid this year, you just saved. Nobody's gonna buy New Horizons because it's on shelves now. Again,
Yeah.
There's an Animal Crossing game with a Switch 2 case.
Yeah.
That's definitely like 2 years maximum.
Yeah.
Or minimum, I guess.
I guess that's fair.
That's my opinion. But again, we really don't have any precedent for how this works. Maybe they don't view the Switch 2 edition as a replacement, but...
I don't know. Nintendo just does such goofy stuff. I feel like it would be very... Dude, they put out Super Mario Bros. U, and it's still $60.
Yeah.
They don't care.
They do not care.
They will gladly have New Horizons Switch 2 edition for $60 on the shelf, and whatever the sequel is for $70 on the shelf right next to it for infinity.
All right. Let's do some rapid fire stuff. I'm just gonna go down the list of Nintendo video game franchises, and we'll figure out if we even want to put it on the list. Like, we don't need to put another Code on there or Art Academy, Balloon Fight.
What about Box Boy?
Box Boy is in there. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Box?
Oh my God. 2026.
All right. Cool. You know what? If that happens, that'll be insane. So
we're due. We're due, bro.
We are due. To be fair,
we're due. February Direct Shadow drop. You heard it here.
There he is.
Switch 2 edition, not a sequel.
Of course, yeah. Box Boy Switch 2. There wasn't even a Switch. But well, I guess what did Box Boy and Box Girl Switch 2 edition? That's stupid. That sucks. 120 FPS.
Yeah.
4K, babe.
Babe, we can finally play Box Boy together.
They added mouse mode. Big Brain Academy. That's done. They're probably done with that.
Didn't the new one sell horrendous?
Didn't Arlo say that's the worst selling Nintendo game ever?
Oh yeah, in that awesome video that made me spend $40 on a game that I'm never gonna play.
What did you buy?
I watched that video. And the number one, it wasn't Brain Academy. That was number 2. The number 1 video was Bayonetta Origins.
Oh yeah,
and he was like,
that.
He was like, I don't know how few people bought this game, but it is a very low number. I believe under 1 million. He was like, my sophisticated monster calculations are telling me that only 900,000 people bought this Nintendo first party game. And I was like, all right, I gotta buy it. Here I go.
You gotta be in that number.
And I immediately bought it and I was like, why did I do
just purchase my Blue Monster senses.
Looks like it's actually 901. 900,001 copies. My apologies.
I love Arlo so much.
I left a comment. I said, Arlo, you gotta add 1 to that tally, baby.
Arlo, you're wrong. Just
Arlo, you're dead wrong.
Re-uploads. Oh! I would actually, if I was imagine Arlo walking in a dark alley, and a man pulls up with a gun, specifically the Blue Monster puppet, you know?
Yeah.
Shoots the bullet. I dive in front. I would save him.
You'd take a bullet for Arlo.
You know what? I'm gonna go on record. I would take a bullet for Arlo.
Yeah, I'd cut off my appendages for Arlo.
If Arlo needed a kid, Arlo, if you watch this video, if you ever are in the point that you need a kidney,
Arlo, when Arlo is dying from heart failure, and I'm at the
don't say that. Don't say that. Anyway, Chibi Robo, that's dead, right?
Oh, Chibi Robo is so dead.
Should we make a little trash can? Should we make a little trash can in the bottom?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay.
In the friggin' garbage. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Chibi Robo.
Goodbye, Chibi Robo.
Oh, this one's good. It's all like nasty and like rotting. Hold on. I don't want to save that image. I'll just.
Nice. Yeah, that's perfect.
Make it
when are they going to come out with a new trash can game? Yeah, probably 2028.
New trash can game.
Wait, I just realized this is the. I just realized this is the political company.
You just realized that?
I just realized.
Oh no. That's funny. I looked as libertarian has been in frame the whole time.
That's what I thought. I was like, why does that say librarian? And then I was like,
oh
wait
no.
a minute.
What do you mean? Goodbye. I need the trash can on like the top layer.
Chibi Robo.
It just looks like Chibi Robo's the trash can. Yeah, that wasn't worth it at all. Anyway. Clubhouse games. You know what? That's funny. We can talk about that.
That's I pray to my Lord and Savior above me that's a 2026 right there.
It would be nice, but I feel like that's like
just give me a Switch 2 edition with like an additional 20 games. Clubhouse
that's like
games,
that's like half
71.
The game. You can't call it 51 worldwide classics then.
Yeah, now it's 71 worldwide classics.
They could make another Clubhouse games, right?
I mean, yeah, they absolutely could, but why wouldn't they just expand it and make it Switch 2 version?
Yeah. I can't imagine Clubhouse games in the first half of the Switch 2's lifespan.
Oh, what a disappointing thing to hear. I can't believe you just said something like that.
Do you disagree, or do you still want to...
No, I don't do that. All right, if I'm being realistic, probably not 26. Well, but if they're putting out a Switch 2 version, man, why would they wait? That feels like, if it's a Switch 2 version, it feels like it's something that could happen earlier.
Do you think they're going to put out Switch 2 games even, like, beyond 2027?
That's the thing. I feel like it would be a little weird to be, like, second half of the console life and you're still putting out Switch 2 editions.
Yeah, you're just going to
At that point, it was different with the Wii U ports because you kind of had to, there was a lot more from the ground up building there, and also nobody ever played them. But Switch 2, like I said earlier, Switch 2 editions, a lot of these are genuinely just going to be people that are going into the eShop and buying the upgrade pack.
And Switch 2 edition, here's the thing. You could make a new Clubhouse games, though, like, because they'd want to use the mouse mode on that. That's, like, prime mouse mode game.
Oh, my God, yeah. Oh, my God.
You know what?
True.
You know what? I'm thinking next year. And it's all about mouse modes. It's Clubhouse games, 1,000,000 worldwide classics. Dude, my mouse... Oh, my God. Dude, my mouse... Did you see that? That was me trying to get the mouse to work the entire time.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
This is a nightmare. Donkey Kong happened this year. I guess last year now.
Yeah, last year.
We'll skip that. Earthbound.
Get it put it in the garbage.
You think nothing?
Goodbye.
You don't even think they're gonna do like
nothing?
I feel like it.
Dude,
I feel like
not even a crumb.
I think an Earthbound remake is not impossible. I feel like that's possible. I feel like an Earthbound remake.
I think they've seen that the risk-reward factor is not even close to being worth it for Earthbound. It's nobody's. It has the most insane fan base that is. They're never putting out Mother 3. All the people that actually like Earthbound are never going to be happy with anything they do put out because it's not Mother 3, and anything they do put out will never sell any copies at all to anybody. I think that's Chibi Robo territory. I think it's done.
Plus, Earthbound is already on Switch, so I don't think they'd want to do... Because they didn't put Mario RPG on Switch, like Switch Online, so I don't think that they would make an Earthbound remake, because that's already on Switch Online. They probably just don't see the point.
I think Earthbound will forever be an NSO title.
And does Earthbound have to be like a franchise? I think that's a hot take.
I don't know. I don't think you need to make new...
It could be like a nice thing that happened at one point, you know?
I think in my ideal world, I think in everybody's ideal world, you would like remake all 3 games in a cool style and just release it as a trilogy.
Yeah.
And that would be awesome.
I think so. That would be awesome.
Yeah, the problem is it's a lot of effort and a lot of like PR risk over a game that's going to sell maybe 1 million copies, maybe 1.5 million.
It'd sell 1 million. Earthbound's like...
Dude, this is Nintendo.
It's more well-known than Endless Ocean.
Dude, 1 million is not... For the PR risk and everything that comes alongside it and the big ocean of media, whatever, I don't think for Nintendo 1 million is worth that.
True. Dude, I'm trying to drag Fire Emblem into 2026. Hold on. Oh my god. Is there like, where can I like use the mouse? There we go. I just gotta like, it's staying there, whatever.
You gotta take the Joy-Con out and drag it across your blue jeans.
Your blue jeans. Famicom Detective Club. That's actually worth putting on the list, I feel like. Amio. The Smiling Man.
I don't know. I have no opinion.
2020.
I've never even come close to playing any of these games.
Me neither. I feel like I think they're just gonna pop up every like 4 years.
They'll pop every once in a blue, and they'll pop up, and I'll go, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that."
I'll put it
And
in
then life goes on.
2028. I can see another smiling man. Another smiling moment.
You ever actually watched Degrassi?
No, I think I've seen.
What's
like,
it about?
I think I've seen like 10 minutes once. I think it's about a bunch of kids in school in Canada.
Yeah, but doesn't Drake get shot
I think that happens in like the flashback. Like he was already shot by the time that the show takes
in
place.
Canada? They got guns up there?
I think so.
Wow.
All right, let's talk about F-Zero because I feel like this is not a 0% chance. I feel like we're honestly on the brink of F-Zero coming back.
What makes you think?
We got F-Zero 99 in 2023, kind of testing the waters, which that ended up doing pretty well, I think. And the Switch 2 launches with F-Zero GX, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that
And you know what else? It's like with the Switch 2, there's been like a big tech upgrade there.
Yeah.
And you've seen Nintendo sort of kind of start to etch towards actually caring about specs and showing off like console power and ability a little bit.
F-Zero could be a
new F-Zero game may be a cool opportunity for Nintendo to kind of show off what the Switch 2 can do, especially a few years in when developers have really had a lot of time to like get a good sense of the machine and what they can do.
Yes.
You know, because obviously it's not happening anytime soon because we've gotten so many racing games. There's some fatigue there.
Yeah,
but I could see like 2028, probably 29 more likely.
I was going to say 27. That would mean you would have to get...
So.
I could see like late 27.
We just had so many racing games. I think
August 27.
I think for a game like that, they want like a mid-gen like viral hype moment for a direct. I think an F-Zero game is a good opportunity for that.
I just feel like
I think 28 or 29 is more.
I would go like
reasonable.
September of 2027, frankly.
I mean, look, it's your video, man. do what you want with it.
My reasoning is I feel like for like an early console thing, which I mean like that would be like 2 years in at that point, you know, and it would be kind of like a revival of like a pretty dead franchise and a technical showcase. I feel like, you know, but would F-Zero happen before Smash Brothers or something? You know, that's like, or before Animal Crossing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with you on this. I'm gonna say mid 2028. With a reveal mid to late 2027. How about that? How's that sound? Huh? You like that?
I mean, yeah, I can agree to that.
Golden Sun dead. I don't even feel like putting it in the garbage can. Kid Icarus.
Jeez. I mean,
See,
there was this thing where Sakurai kind of teased the remake.
Yeah, and I don't think it's like... I don't think some kind of Kid Icarus... Like, that would work really well with the mouse mode. I don't think Kid Icarus is out of the question. It's just like... I feel like that could be a really good graphical showcase and a really good mouse mode game. So honestly, if we're going off of that, which I feel like those are like two things Nintendo would want to showcase right now, you know?
I mean, yeah.
That could be like soon. You know, that could be this year.
That could absolutely be soon.
You know what?
I don't think like that's the type of thing where like Sakurai was like really heavily involved with Arai directly. The Kid Icarus thing feels like something that he could kind of just like...
He doesn't need to direct that. Yeah, that's...
He doesn't need to be too involved. It's just a remake.
Yeah.
So that could come out that could be a 26, 27er.
Let's say early 27.
I think that's probably more realistic.
Like March of 2027.
Yeah.
because I got my big take. I want to get to. Actually, no, we'll wait. We'll wait. All right.
I want you to let me work this thesis right here.
I got some ideas I'm working on right now.
I got ideas, man.
All right, Kirby.
I'm just gonna default to you here.
All right, Kirby.
You're the Kirby man.
So I feel like Kirby is in a weird spot right now in terms of like when, because it will happen. Specifically a new 3D game will happen, you know? And that's kind of what I'm predicting right now. Is the next new, no remake, no spin-off, just the next new Kirby game.
Okay.
Because this is another thing where they just put out a Switch 2 edition, you know?
Yeah, and it wasn't like just an upgrade. Like, it was a really nice expansion.
Kinda. It was like, I can't imagine it took very long, you know?
No, but it's much more effort than like what the Zelda remakes got, you know?
Or Animal Crossing.
Like exactly. It's like it actually had.
Yeah, Zelda was just like an FPS boost.
Yeah. So it's not going to be 26.
Definitely not. I think 27, new 3D Kirby. I can actually really see that. Yeah, that's easy.
I think that's very reasonable.
Bang! It's going to be the best day. Plus, we just got Kirby last year with Air Ride.
So, yeah.
Starfy, yeah, you want to put Starfy on the list?
Starfield? Starfield? Yeah, I could think they could port Starfield. I mean, I think the Switch can handle it.
I think that's
but then you have to think about what is Bethesda's ability to port something like that. I mean, they haven't even ported Fallout 4 yet.
They're doing that,
which I feel like Fallout 4 that could be like a. Wait,
and that's like my favorite. I can't do that voice on this channel.
Starfield classic. I haven't played it yet.
Starfy, you think Starfy could come back? They ported them all onto Switch.
I mean,
or the
yeah, maybe, but that's
beyond
most end of console. That is the most end of console life.
That's like we're waiting for the Switch.
That's like a 2033 type.
That's like the Switch 3 has been announced.
Yeah, that's like the Switch 2's Tomodachi Life in Rhythm Heaven.
Yeah, exactly. Starfy trilogy. It's not even a new game.
Yeah, no. That's 2033 written all over it, dude.
Okay. Oh my god, that's massive.
The
7.
The 7.
Ready? I'm just gonna drop. Okay. What?
Where? Remake. Oh, you're still on this?
Yeah, I'm really predicting that we're gonna get an Ocarina of Time remake this year. That looks like a real logo right there. Look at that.
Thought we were gonna get one of those last year.
No, I did. That's true. I really think I think Ocarina of Time remake for holiday season. And then I think Ocarina remake in November, and we'll get to 3D Mario, but
I mean, yeah, but I doubt the Zelda team is the one making the remake, right?
No, of course not. They're working on the next game.
They're gonna give that to like Bandai Namco or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna put. Where do you think Zelda?
Or Monolith. Like, okay, so the remake in 26. I mean, yeah, that seems fair because we got Hyrule Warriors in 2025. 24, we got the top down, so I doubt we'd get another top down before like 27. So I feel like a remake in 26, a top down in 27, and the next big 3D in 28 makes a lot of sense.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I would say the remake 26, top down 27, new game 28. That tracks. Because when did we get Tears? Was that 22?
23.
Yeah, it was. 23.
Well, how long was the gap between
5 years?
Was 7.
So the gap between Tears and Breath of the Wild was 5 years.
Oh, okay. So
we're saying theoretically the gap here would be another 5 years, which maybe. I mean,
that's not including COVID, so that's like.
I was gonna say with Tears they didn't have to like do a new engine and everything, but there was COVID, so. But I think 5 years is fair.
Do you think? I don't know, but Zelda year 3. This is year 2, 3, 4, Zelda year 4. That works. I mean, okay. If I said the new Legend of Zelda game will release 2 years from now, You know what? I think we're gonna hear about that game.
That makes sense.
I got this. Ready? Zelda Ocarina of Time remake.
Okay.
And the next Legend of Zelda game is in active development. Boom. Boom.
I don't think they're gonna do that again. I think they kind of regretted doing that.
I think they're gonna do it. That's my master prediction. Mikey,
Maybe.
cut to the future when that happens.
But here's the other thing. What's the top-down one gonna be? They did Link's Awakening. They did Echoes of Wisdom, which was cool.
Do you think
what was the next top?
Do you think they just give that team another game?
I think that would be really nice. I'd like to just see them do another original new top-down.
I feel like it'd be more traditional. I feel like they'd go back.
More because you did a nice, cool experimenty one, and now you just do just back to basics, a nice new original top-down Zelda. I think that'd be really cool, nice.
I think that would be pretty nice. Maybe they'll even do a different kind of art style.
Yeah, oh my god, I'd love that, man.
Okay, there's no logo for this one. I'm just on Wikipedia, so we're just gonna get the box, but there he is.
Hello, Luigi. It's wonderful to see you again.
Luigi's Mansion 4. I think that could be this year.
I feel like we're packing a lot of stuff into 26 and 27, but I agree. I feel like that's probably a 2026 game.
No, okay, hold on. We're getting ahead of ourselves, but would they do Luigi's Mansion and 3D Mario back to back? But like next level
no,
games,
they wouldn't, but I don't think 3D Mario is coming out in 26.
I do. That's my big evil prediction.
I've always said that I think 3D Mario is at least year 3. And I stick by that. I think it's 2027. I think it's 2027, man. I think they want it. I think that they want it to be like the game of games, like a huge deal. I think they want to let Donkey Kong breathe for a while. I think they're going to want to get another big Mario IP out in 26. And I think Luigi's Mansion answers the call there. Bang. That's this year's big Nintendo published Mario-esque game, and then 2027 you get the big kahuna.
It's just the idea of like 3D Mario being like, I mean, I don't know what typically 3D Mario is either year 1 or year 2. I can't imagine them being like, we're going to put out Donkey Kong, but it means we don't get a Mario game for 2 years into the console. I feel like Nintendo would be like, well, then we're doing Mario first. I can't imagine them being like...
maybe they do.
I can't imagine Nintendo being like, yeah, we can wait on 3D Mario. Like, they know people are waiting for that. And the director of Koizumi, he did not direct Donkey Kong. He's not busy. All right,
you won me over.
You think so?
Yeah, you won me over. I think... If I had to look at it reasonably, is it more realistic for them to do Donkey Kong, then Mario, then Luigi, or is it more realistic to do Donkey Kong, then Luigi, then Mario in the first 3 years of the console?
Yeah.
And it's probably more realistic to get Mario out before Luigi.
Because you think like people who are casual about Nintendo are going to be like, oh, a Donkey Kong, now Luigi game? I can keep waiting for Mario. Like, no, people are like, what?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's time to get Mario. To the left. 2026 now, y'all.
Yo, white people, when they say one clap this time, one up. White people, when they hear cha-cha real smooth. Let's go to work. And also, this is what they're going to do. The Legend of Zelda series is turning 40 years old this year. Please take a look at this.
Please.
And it's like,
take a look at this.
Tingle Amiibo party.
Oh god, break my heart. Crumble into 1,000 little pieces.
So is this happening? I don't know anymore.
Put it in the goddamn garbage can.
I think,
and give me a minute.
Give me a minute. Mario Baseball. Switch 2. Let's see if there's any,
I'm actually, Mikey, I'm actually on the floor on one knee with my fist raised in the air right now.
I mean, they're probably just gonna put, the original. You know what? You know what may have been when they got the rumor of about they said Mario Baseball coming soon. That they probably like read that like Mario Baseball was like going to be on Switch Online. And that's probably going to happen, you know, the GameCube one. But I think for some reason this is dead. I don't know why Mario...
I think it's dead.
Why is Mario Baseball dead? How did that happen?
I don't know, because it's like the best thing in the whole world. It's like the best thing anybody's ever come up with. But please don't put it in the garbage. I can't take it.
Should I put it in Beyond?
Put it in Beyond.
It may be
for
something.
my sanity.
I'm not giving a hope
One
because
day.
I feel like
It's
Mario
gonna happen
Baseball.
one day.
Mario
I just need to keep waiting.
Mario
I just need to
Baseball.
keep waiting.
This is such like a Switch thumbnail. You seen that?
Yeah.
It's such like a Nintendo YouTube thumbnail. Just the Mario Odyssey model.
I mean, we're definitely getting Mario Golf before we get it. We already got tennis. We'll probably get another Mario Tennis on Switch 2 before we get it. We'll probably get another Strikers before we... I just hope and pray that maybe in like 2032.
I hope that before I die.
Yeah, I hope before I die.
Mario Golf. Mario Golf. Mario Golf.
2027. 27.
Really? No, shut up.
27.
They're not putting Mario Golf out a year after Mario Tennis. They're gonna do that.
Yes,
in 28.
they are.
No, they're not. It's the same studio.
Fine. 28. Fine.
It's the same.
I didn't say it was. I did not say it was going to be a good game.
You didn't say it was gonna be done.
I didn't say it was going to be done. I didn't say it was going to be, you know, well-rounded.
What was the gap between...
And have a lot of content.
I think it's going to be the same gap between tennis and golf in the Switch one, so I'm going to actually, you know, golf going down here.
You think 29?
Yep, a flat 29. Just a flat-ass 29. Mario Kart, that already happened. Mario Party! Wait a minute. Interesting.
Well, we got the Big Switch 2 version.
Yeah, so probably not this year.
So not 26, but definitely they're gonna get at least one more out, more likely two, in the lifetime of the Switch. So
oh yeah, there's gonna be plenty of Mario Party.
There's gonna be plenty. I would say 27 is the most likely. I'd be pretty surprised if we didn't get it in 27.
I'm gonna go 27 on that. I look like
Let's go to work.
I look like I've never used a computer before. It's stuck. It's stuck in the crevice. I should have like found a spare
Marpart. Talking about Marpart.
Okay. Anyway. Strikers, that's kind of done, right? Because Battle League, that sold well. Yeah, I don't think we're getting.
I don't think it's so. Yeah, I think they kind of begrudgingly brought it back, and then it didn't sell well, and they were like, "All right, we're done, never again."
We could skip Mario versus Donkey Kong. That was probably a freak accident that they brought that back.
Yeah, I think that was also a mistake.
Something happened, and they were like, "Oops, I guess They said we got to make a game with Mario and Donkey Kong, and then like someone like took that as remake Mario versus Donkey Kong, because I have no idea why that happened.
Why did that happen, dude?
Why did that get announced the same year that GBA became a thing?
Why did that happen? I mean, it made no sense. Still doesn't make sense. It's never happening again.
It never.
In the garbage.
What about this one?
That's a dead franchise. Mario and what? And who? Oh.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. They just got like a new studio to make these games. You know.
Yeah, and I know there was a lot of like development turmoil with Brother Chip, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
and it didn't sell amazing, but
it was a late 20.
For it being, for it being a late game surrounded by a bunch of other Mario RPGs that didn't review well, it didn't sell horrible.
Yeah, it sold okay.
If you put out a good Mario and Luigi game, it would probably sell very well. I don't think they're going to give up on Mario and Luigi. I think they'll get another one.
I think Mario and Luigi Brothership was not a bad game. Just it felt like a I don't know, like a proof of concept. Like we can still make these.
Yeah, it was shallow.
Yeah, it missed
It
the
was
point
shallow,
a
a
little
little half baked, and it also, oh man, it dragged.
bit. Yeah, it was way too long. You could tell the people who made... I mean, even though I think a lot of the team of Brothership worked on the older games,
Yeah.
it's just... I don't know. It just felt a little misguided. This isn't a review of Brothership. It's, that would take a lot.
Either way, I think it's a 29 and beyond.
I'm thinking... Yeah. I can see that. I can see that.
Maybe 28, but I think 29.
I would say 28
more.
if there weren't other Mario RPGs. Like, here's the thing. You know what? Actually, Paper Mario.
I think we'll. Yeah.
Paper Mario consistently comes out every 4 years.
Yeah.
So I think Paper Mario 28. And it'll be like attempting. To
I was gonna say Paper Mario 20. Well,
they gotta stick to that schedule.
I guess I know they have the 4-year thing going, but the last Paper Mario was a remake.
Yeah, but it had like the effort of, I guess, like
it did have a lot of effort. That's what gave me pause.
And I have a feeling that they didn't like hold on to that game. Okay, maybe they did. That's an interesting. Okay, you know what? I feel like even if the game is done, they're going to want to not like drown people in Paper Mario. I feel like Nintendo tells them for it to be every 4 years.
28 makes sense for a new Paper Mario. That's gonna be exciting.
The game's probably done. You know, like it's probably done already.
Yeah,
that's gonna be interesting because like.
But then that asks the question: we didn't get a Mario RPG in 25. This is saying we're not going to get one in 26 or 27.
Yeah, we're insinuating that we're not getting a Mario RPG.
I mean, that's a pretty intense drought. That's what makes me think maybe they put Paper Mario. You know, maybe they have that penciled in for 27.
Well, what was the gap between Mario RPGs from before Origami King? That felt like a long time.
We got Origami King in 2020.
And do the Mario Rabbids games count?
I mean, yeah, they count, but I don't think we're getting another one of those.
You know, let's get a little freaky.
Maybe, dude. I'm into it.
Okay. Mario and Sonic is dead. They stopped making those for NFTs, right?
Yeah, that's dead. Yep.
Oh, this one's interesting. Whatcha?
Ooh.
2D specifically.
Well, of course. I don't think we're getting a new 3D Metroid until
ever. That might be done. They might be done.
But 2D, now that is interesting.
Help! Help! Oh my god. This is terrible. Okay, it's gotta like press really hard.
Did we get Dread in 21?
Yeah, it's been a minute. Honestly,
it's been a while.
Honestly, could be this year.
It could be. It could be. It could, dude. Oh my god, that'd be so sweet.
Is Metroid's anniversary this year?
I don't know.
If it is,
I think that with the new 2D Metroid, it sort of would be a nice way to kind of like market Metroid Prime as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you can draw anybody into the new 2D Metroid, it's also, you know, the having two Metroids out early in a console's life to try and do everything you can to boost that franchise's notoriety.
Yeah,
I think that's worth a thought. I could very much see the new 2D coming out in 26, especially with how acclaimed Dread was.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think they got chugging on a new one of those right away.
I mean, it's definitely in development. I think the studio, Mercury Steam, just put out another game, so it's not like they've been working on that like their entire lives.
Yeah.
But, I feel like it'll at least be announced this year. I would put money on a... I don't know.
I think...
Because we're insinuating that this year...
Maybe not release 26.
We're insinuating that like Holiday would have a new 3D Mario, a Zelda remake, and a 2D Metroid. That is kind of a lot of variety, though. That's kind of a
That is nice, but I don't know if it would be holiday. Maybe 27 makes
That
more
means
sense.
they. Here's the thing: I can only see them announcing it like in September. I can't, or like.
Yeah, it would.
I,
That's true. No, that's true. It would have to be. It'd have to be announced
okay,
September.
I think summer announcement, fall release, like a September release.
Yeah, I think that works. If for 2D Metroid, you want it to come out in the fall.
I think September, October, November. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh,
You know,
that'd be hot,
I'm
dude.
really.
God, what a year, bro! And you know what? Nintendo does like to hit really hard in year 2.
Absolutely, I think, and like
So I
it's
can
been like
see it. I can see it right now.
in a 5-year gap between 2D. What was the gap between Samus Returns and Dread? That was. Wait a minute, that was like 4 years. No, yeah, that was 4 years.
Hmm.
So 5 years is plenty.
Absolutely, dude. I think I'm a 26 truther.
I think so too. This is like probably like someone's watching this like, ah, shut up. Here's something. This is a non-zero
Yeah, I'd love
chance.
to. I'd love to look back in like 3 years and just see how horribly incorrect all of this
I was
is.
so dumb.
Like, what was I? In the word of the nerd, bro.
What was
What were
I
we thinking?
Here's something. Let's talk about Bam.
The garbage can.
No, Nintendogs.
Yeah, I know the garbage can.
Oh no, really? But the mouse mode.
But what about the mouse?
But that's such
and
a.
what about the camera? But you can put your face
Dude, you
on
can
the
put your
dog.
camera in front. No, you can put your camera in front of the dogs, and they can lick your face, and you can. Dude, that would demo so well.
Maybe, but I think that's very much a second half console. I think.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking this. I'm gonna go.
I would accept putting it in 29 and beyond.
But are they gonna
I would
make?
not
Are
accept
they
it going
going to?
26, 27.
If I may, are they going to make a mouse mode camera showcase game in the latter half of the console?
Yes.
I feel like
Yes,
Nintendogs has to
absolutely.
be Nintendogs.
Dude, Nintendo pulls stuff like that all the time.
I feel like me personally, I think Nintendogs has to be early console generation or bust.
I disagree. I think it's something that they're going to want to come out in the second half of the life when the console has a big social presence and more kids understand what it is and more kids are asking their parents for it. And it's something that when parents go to the store on Christmas in 2030 and they've seen a bunch of Switches around, they say, oh, Nintendogs, I remember that from when I was a kid on my DS.
Oh, yeah, that's freaky.
Let me get this for old Susie Lou
this
with
disgusting
the camera.
millennial parent seeing
Nintendo. Yeah, well, that's reality, man. That's what they're thinking. Dude, the people that played Nintendogs on their DS are going to be like 35 when that comes out. And I think that's exactly what Nintendo's aiming for. I think that's like a 2029. I think it's reasonable, but it's the second half of the life cycle thing.
Damn, he's right though.
They want to focus on hard hitters in the first half. You got to get all the nerds with it in their hands. You got to let the kids see the nerds, and then the kids want it.
They want to be the nerds. Now this is.
They want to be the nerds because they think they're so cool.
And they are. They're awesome.
And they are. They're awesome.
This interesting little nugget right here. Pikmin. They want Pikmin to be a thing. You can tell.
You can tell, man. And God, I love it.
You know what?
I wouldn't go that far. I'd put it in 28.
No, I think 27. I think summer 27.
27's pretty stacked already.
Dude, oh no, it's competing with Clubhouse games and Mario Party.
Alright, fine. Yeah, you know what? Fine.
Oh my god, I don't have time.
Shut up!
Dude, that's stacked. You go to the store and you see this lineup and you're like, oh, that's stacked, man. I don't know. It's all baby stuff in this way.
Yeah, but Pikmin is a spring game.
Yeah, okay, look, ready? Watch this. Watch this. Ready? Watch. June, July, April, August.
Yeah, but when do we get 4? That was 24, right?
Yeah, and that was in August. Pikmin always comes out.
We're gonna get Pikmin 5 that soon? 3 years?
4 years. That's 23. It came out.
I guess. Okay, yeah.
That's
yeah,
fine.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm with
4 years. That's fine.
I'm with it.
And they got 3D, like 2D Mario. They had. This might be wishful thinking. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
What?
I don't know about this actually. I don't know if this is gonna happen, man. This kind of seems a little sketchy, if you ask me. Do you want to put in 28? Do you want to put in 28? That kind of feels.
I mean,
more...
I was thinking 28, but you worked so hard to talk me out of it.
You know, I'm gonna stick with my. I'm thinking.
I mean, Mikey, in reality, it's ridiculous to think Pikmin 5 is coming out in 27.
Fine, you know. Do I want to live in reality or in dreamland?
That's ridiculous. I mean, they want Pikmin to be a thing. Yes, it's coming out in 28.
You just can't like.
Pikmin and Animal Crossing in the same year makes like perfect sense.
A 6-year gap. Wait, how long would that gap be? I think 5 years. 5-year gap. Yeah,
I think they might like to release Pikmin and Animal Crossing in the same year because you get Animal Crossing out in the spring, you bring in that audience of people that love cute, cozy games.
You're right.
And then you can kind of put Pikmin out in the summer after they played Animal Crossing for a few months, and you can kind of like hope that a lot of those people that are into that vibe see Pikmin, which has a similar, very like gardeny, chibi, cool vibe like that. And they might kind of cross over, and you get a little bit of people diving into the Pikmin well.
You're right. You talked me into it. You know, I thought I had it, but you know what? All I had to do was listen to you for a little bit. Pilot Wings, get in the garbage can.
Yeah, that's garbage, unfortunately.
I like that logo.
Very unfortunate. Great IP.
That's a great logo.
Great. You know what? I think that could maybe be a surprise towards the end of the life cycle release.
It doesn't seem to want to leave the Beyond section. We're gonna hide it behind the Beyond. We're gonna the epitome of Beyond.
It's a little secret.
It's a little. It has a little something for everyone.
But the mouse mode, it's perfect.
But the mouse mode is perfect for
you can put
planes.
Your face on the airplane. You can put your face on the airplane.
You can play it on the airplane.
Go ahead. Go ahead and grab it.
I mean, this like just functions independently from Nintendo.
Yeah, it's not even worth it.
I mean, the idea of these three being in like just the same month of like Mario, and then like Mario late October, Zelda early November, Pokemon late November. That's a pretty sexy little lineup right there. Ooh.
I mean, yeah, stacked year. That's year number 2.
Rhythm Heaven. Oh my god, I can actually. Oh, Punch Out's dead, right?
Yeah, Punch Out's extremely dead.
Is Punch Out racist?
No, come on. Hey. Get it out of here. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, Punch Out. I would have really liked the new one. But they got him. This is so nice to put this in here.
Yeah, what a beautiful feeling.
Dude, we're gonna be okay.
You're going where you belong, Rhythm Heaven. Right next to Box Boy.
Right next to Box. Forgot that was in there. Oh my god, I'd look like a big idiot if I weren't a genius. I got so many tabs. They call me Tab Man. Got that.
Yeah, dude, I was saying 27 stacked. Now that I'm looking at it, 27 is barren right now.
27 got nothing.
27 got nothing.
Splatoon. Let's do this in because we know Raiders is happening. Let's just predict Splatoon 4.
I think probably 28.
Oh, but
are they really gonna want to wait till 29 to get us Splatoon 4? I don't think so.
But here's the thing: it's the same team as Animal Crossing.
No, I know. Jeez.
So why Raiders is like really like the strangest thing that they could have put out ever. Because you throw everyone off. Is Raiders like...
Dude,
okay,
maybe...
They put out a Splatoon 3...
Maybe it's Animal Crossing in 27 and Splatoon 4 in 28.
No, here's my prediction. They're going to try to like pump some life into Splatoon 3. They just put out like essentially like a Light Switch 2 edition, you know?
Yeah.
I can honestly predict instead. I'm gonna put Splatoon 4 and beyond, and it's gonna, but like specifically 2029, and
Wow.
that's gonna be like we're gonna before that we're gonna get like Splatoon 3 Switch 2 edition. I can see that,
Jeez.
and it comes with all the DLC.
They're really gonna make people wait till 29 for 4?
But they're putting out a spin-off this year.
Yeah, I guess. Man, Raiders is so bizarre.
It is, right? Oh, you know what? Okay, let's. No, I really think you were cooking with this with analogy right here.
Yeah, you know what? Leave it.
Do you want to put
Whatever.
Animal Crossing and Pikmin into 27 and then shut down 27 like that's full, that's stacked, and then put Splatoon into 28? I'm gonna do
So
this.
you get
I'm gonna do
you
this.
pay more. Yeah, that kind of honestly, that kind of tracks. That kind of tracks.
And you know what? Let's get this one out of the way. While we're at it, we had to get to this one at some point. We're going a little out of order, but I feel like we gotta address this one. What is
Elephant in the
going
room.
on over here? What is going on right here? That's.
I think it's. I don't think it's 26. I don't think it's 27.
Oh, it's absolutely.
I think they're just.
It's absolutely not 26.
Yeah,
You know
I think.
I'm gonna go.
I think they're just. Yeah, I think they're riding the ultimate wave for a while longer, dude.
Let me. I was actually thinking about this. I think I talked to you about this. Like I called you on the phone to talk to you about this. I think. So how long was the gap between the? Okay, so Smash Ultimate ended in 21, and then Kirby Air Ride. Air Rider started development in 22. Okay, so let's assume Smash Ultimate was done in like mid 2021, and Kirby started mid 22. So let's just assume Sakurai gave himself like. No, let's just say it started early 2022. Like he gave himself like a 6-month break or something.
Yeah.
Which that sounds like a lot even for him, you know? Wait, wait, did I word that right? That sounds like a lot for him. I can't imagine him really wanting to not do anything for that long. So I feel like how long did that take? Like 3 years? Let's give Smash a 4-year development cycle. You know?
Yeah.
So that would mean, and let's assume that Air Riders finished development mid 2025. So that's, yeah, holiday 29.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think that they're going to want to they can just keep riding the ultimate wave. I think they're going to want people to be screaming for a new Smash Bros. When it does come out because it's going to be a big reset.
Here's the thing, Nintendo discourse is kind of its most active when a new Smash is coming out. Yeah. So we think about Smash Brothers, and look, I love Smash Brothers, and I would love a new Smash as soon as possible. But I feel like Nintendo is like, the way it's working right here is like, Switch 2 announcement, people are like, oh my god, when's new Smash? When's new Smash? Kirby Air Riders kind of throws people off. 26, man, maybe they'll do a new Smash Brothers, that's Sakurai. And then 27, be like, oh man, I'm so excited for this new console, Smash Brothers, whatever. 28, okay, now I'm really wanting that new Smash. When Smash Brothers, we got the Zelda, we got also, suddenly, 4 years into your console, you have, specifically, this is 29, okay, a fixed 29. This and its DLC, you give Sakurai enough time, because I'm sure they want to stick with Sakurai, and you put. Now you have a brand new wave of Nintendo discourse.
Yeah, you got a nice mid-gen console boost in the discourse, and also like that's now your 29 game. Like you have Mario as your 26 game. You have you have Animal Crossing as 27, and you have Zelda 28. and now bam, you got your 29.
I can really, and that gives you enough time for like to get like the stuff that they introduce in like the new Mario, the new Animal Crossing, the new Zelda. That'll all be featured. So this will not just be like this will be Switch 2 Smash. Yeah, it gives them enough time to kind of like,
and also like it allows you to like you can then if they keep doing the thing they did in Ultimate where they like have the DLC packs with the new characters like
you ride that out till the end of the console.
You can ride that out till almost the end of the console and like keep the hype going.
Absolutely, yeah. I really think that's.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
I bet my soul on this one. Watch, they announce it tomorrow.
Yeah, this is all gonna be horribly wrong.
I feel like we're kind of cooking. I feel like we're kind of getting something. But Nintendo, I mean, to be fair, if I said, yeah, I think Kirby Air Ride 2 will be launch year. I think a new Donkey Kong.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's our problem. Is we're thinking very logically about this, and Nintendo seems to explicitly go against that.
This one.
Yeah, if you read out the Switch 2's launch year titles, I would not believe you.
Yeah, Hyrule Warriors 4, whatever we're up to now. Star Fox. Huh. Is this dead?
I think it's dead.
I don't know. I don't know,
because
Miyamoto likes Star Fox.
Miyamoto loves it. I feel like they gotta give it one more shot.
If Nintendo was like, we're killing Star Fox, Miyamoto would go on his hands and knees like, no.
You know what, dude? They got F-Zero in 28. Seems like a perfect year to also shove a Star Fox in there.
Just be freaky that year. 28's like their freaky.
Just be freaky. 28's a freak year because they got Zelda coming out. They know that's gonna hit, so they can get weird.
I agree.
I like that.
And it'll be who's gonna make it though?
I have no idea. Bandai Namco.
Sure, they're breaking a lot of stuff. I think that's our fallback. Maybe that team they just bought that was like used to work for Namco or whatever. That like I forget where.
Yeah, they were like we're buying you guys explicitly for new Star Fox.
No. I like Star Fox. Kinda. I don't know. I'm not.
How much of a dent have we made?
We're almost done.
Oh, cool.
Like we can skip like the Wii games. That's like a lot of.
Yeah, that's not.
Oh, here you go. Here's something. I want a good logo. I don't like that. Because this is probably gonna happen.
Oh.
So, I think the question is Switch 2 edition or 3. That's the question. That's the $1 million question.
That's the $1 million question, isn't it, Mikey?
I think my money's on 3 because I mean, like, if they.
I was gonna say my money's also on 3.
This would be the mouse mode game,
It's the mouse mode game. They get the Super Mario Wonder aesthetics in there.
Yeah, the Wonder Flower that you could have multiple Wonder effects you could throw into your levels.
Oh man, dude, it could be really good.
I think 2027.
I think 27 or 28.
Let's do 28. We got to start filling up 28.
You do have Paper Mario and Mario Party in 27.
They've never been above too much Mario, but I think 28. Yeah, because that's another like social. That would be like. Every year you have like the social media. If it came 28,
it would be a very early 28 game.
Yeah, I feel like in terms of like games that go quote unquote viral, you have like I guess Mario and Pokemon this year. You got Animal Crossing, then you get Mario Maker, then you get Smash. There you go. Yeah, I can see that. I don't mind it being in 28. Dare I say, I bet my mother's soul on this.
I bet my last doubloon.
I bet all my doubloons. Yay!
Oh!
I was thinking about this again. And I got so happy. I was thinking about how like because I've been thinking about my backlog a lot lately, and then I just thought about the joy of like shoving all of that aside to play the new Tomodachi Life, and it's like, oh, that's gonna feel so good.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if it comes out and it's just bad?
Kill myself. Can I say this really quick?
Yeah.
As excited as I am for the new one, I hate the logo. This sucks.
It does suck.
Look how good this one was. This is
Yeah, I know. That's so heat.
Ugh! Here you are, WarioWare. This series just keeps coming back every now and then. It's never really... It feels like it's always dead, but it's never really been dead. And I feel like...
It's never been dead.
I feel like WarioWare would be a very good... Like, I'm okay, you know what? I'm going to predict this.
I think Nintendo likes making WarioWare games.
WarioWare Click. Or WarioWare in the Click, you know? Or WarioWare...
Right
you know what? Right click.
Why click?
Because you click with the mouse mode.
Oh fuck yeah, you're right. It is going to be all mouse mode.
Mouse slop.
It's going to be mouse slop.
And like the term.
I don't think they're putting that out in a year where they have Tomodachi Life and Rhythm Heaven. So I think it's a 27. It's a 27. Yeah. It's a 27 game or a 28.
I'm going 27. I think that's like going to be earlier.
I think 27 makes sense. Yeah.
That's their beautiful mouse mode, darling.
I wouldn't. I think they'll probably put out 2 WarioWare games, so like one in 27 and one in the 2030 somewhere makes sense.
Some beyond. That is way too big. WarioWare's dead. Is Wario Land dead?
Wario Land might be dead. Yeah. I don't know why. Why on earth would they make a Wario Land game?
Why would they not make it? They made a new Yoshi game.
Yeah, that's Yoshi.
Wario. Okay.
Yeah, but Yoshi's got the different vibe, the very cutesy vibe for a much younger audience.
Let's do some 3D chess right now, okay? When is Mario Movie 3 coming out?
Soon. Oh, 3.
Mario Movie 1
was 22.
So 3 years. So 2029.
Oh, there's 23.
When Wario stars in Super Mario Odyssey movie, they're gonna put out a new Wario. You know what? Bam. Come back to this video in 2029.
You know what, dude? I never would have thought they'd put out a 3D Donkey Kong. I never would have thought they'd put out a Wario Land. So why not?
We're living in the future.
We're living in the future.
Or what about Wave Race?
A trash can.
Is Wave Race even a franchise? They're gonna just put it.
Not
they're
really.
Gonna just put the GameCube one onto Switch.
Wait, here's my other question, completely unrelated. If we're getting 3D Super Mario 26, are we getting another 2D Mario in 28? You think, or do you think that's a beyond?
No, they're putting Mario Maker out in 28.
Oh
and
we have
keep in
Mario
mind they're
Maker
putting Switch 2 Edition Wonder this year, so they're gonna ride that out for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, so next 2D Mario is like probably 2031.
We'll just say 29.
Probably a while away.
Well, I'd say 29.
I didn't realize that. I forgot we put Mario Maker in 2028. That makes sense.
I feel like we also need to remember that every Switch 2 Edition gets a retail release. You know, it takes up retail space. Yeah, I get it.
I get it.
Here's something interesting. Here you go. I know you're really curious about this one.
Tickets to the SpongeBob movie.
Tickets to the SpongeBob movie. I mean, that's a layup Nintendo Switch 2 sports. You know, that's kind of.
No, it's an absolute layup.
But
the original is going to keep selling for a little bit, so I'd put that in 28.
Yeah. Wait, what was the? I got a brain blast real quick. You know, we're not setting an. I'm gonna go 29.
All right.
Or beyond. I just feel like they're not really like holding their hand over the button for a follow up to that. If that means anything that I just said.
My
favorite franchise.
My favorite franchise.
What do we think?
Xenoblade Chronicles 4, huh? We got the X remake in 24.
Yeah.
Right? Or was that 25?
That was last year. No, it does 25.
So
That's 25. It does 25.
25, yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay, baby. I love you, baby.
It's okay.
I love you, baby.
I think 27. 27. Ah!
The list is gone. What did you say? I wasn't listening.
I said 27.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
Blurp. How long was the gap between 2 and 3? Well, that had the remake, which probably took a lot of time.
Yeah, there was the remake in
2020.
there as
So
well.
that was 3 years, then 3 years, then 3 years. Damn, so it's not going to be till like... Yeah, I think 27 is pretty healthy.
I think 27 is fair.
Yeah, it's like December.
Yeah. A late 27. Late 27. Maybe it winds up being early 2028, but whatever.
Alright, last one. I don't know if this is actually going to happen ever. I don't know if this kind of might be a little bit...
I'd like to end it... Oh my gosh. Well, we know that's coming out in 26.
Yeah, no. Put him right there. Am I missing anything?
Beautiful. No, you got Box Boy.
True.
Pokopia. I think you're
Pokopia 2.
I think you're good to go, man.
And we're not even including like weird stuff that doesn't even exist yet. Like I think the Pokemon Animal Crossing Dragon Quest Builders type experience will come out this year.
Whoa. Where's Steel Diver? There you go. Thank you. That's all that really matters.
Truly, pick one or the other.
This is all. This is all we need.
This or this. This is the most empty feeling I've ever seen in my life. It's like Nintendo's like, if Nintendo's like, see, our original plan was this, but
we thought, fuck it.
Video's over. You okay?